the African savanna home to some of the most majestic creatures on Earth. Lions, giraffes, zebras, elephants, each perfectly designed for survival in the wild. But what if nature had a little glitch? What if animals were round? One morning, deep in the heart of the Serengeti, something strange happened. The animals woke up feeling different. Leo the lion tried to stand up, but instead he rolled. Gerald the giraffe stretched his long neck, only to realize his legs were too tiny to support his new balloon-like body. And Zane the zebra? Well, he was now more like a soccer ball than a sprinting machine. What on earth was going on? As the animals struggled with their sudden roundness, panic spread across the savannah. Leo, once the king of the jungle, was now the king of rolling downhill. And Bobby the baboon, he was running in circles screaming about alien experiments. It was clear something had to be done. The animals gathered for an emergency meeting, tried to. Every time they sat still, someone rolled away. "This is a curse," Bobby the baboon declared. "Or worse, a government experiment." Spoiler alert, it wasn't. After much rolling back and forth, the animals finally remembered last night. There was a feast. And not just any feast, a legendary all-you-can-eat buffet of exotic fruits. Could it be? Could they have eaten something that made them round? The animals launched a mission Operation Unround. First, they tried exercise. Leo attempted to run but just bounced in place. Gerald tried yoga, but his neck got tied in a knot. And the cheetahs? Well, let's just say they discovered that rolling is not the same as sprinting. Next, they tried a mud detox. Edna the elephant covered herself in mud, convinced it would absorb the roundness. But instead, she just became a giant slippery balloon. Then, from the shadows, a tiny meerkat stepped forward, sipping on a coconut. "You guys just need to let out some air." The animals stared. Could it really be that simple? Desperate, they followed the meerkat's advice and ate a batch of spicy red berries. And then it happened. One by one, they started deflating. Leo shot through the sky like a popped balloon. Gerald spun like a top. Bobby the baboon zoomed past like a deflating whoopee cushion. After one of the weirdest days in safari history, the animals were back to normal. Leo lay on the grass, exhausted. "Never eating again," he muttered. "Agreed," said Zane. "Let's never talk about this again." But just as they were about to relax, they heard a boing. They turned, and there, in the distance, Bobby the baboon was still, round happily bouncing into the sunset. And so, the mystery of the round animals was solved. But if we learned one thing today, it's this. Maybe just maybe don't eat too much at the all-you-can-eat buffet.